1 year ago today, we started with Assassin's Creed 1 on this channel because I was planning on doing an essay on Assassin's Creed 2 for how it abstracts the past for my use of history in video games class. And it was the first time I'd ever written a proper university essay, or academic essay of any kind, really, on a video game. And that was really fascinating to do, and that's what started out this whole doing every single Assassin's Creed game in order, essentially. And now, here we are, 1 year later, continuing my favorite Assassin's Creed game, and in full cosplay. This is not something I was planning on doing like this, it's something that just kind of wound up happening like this, and now, hey, here we are, time to do my first ever full cosplay playthrough of a game. Technically, I've done things in my Ed Harmonia cosplay before, and things that I've beaten, like, one sitting during Halloween streams, and some charity streams, but, like, those don't count. Things that I beat in one sitting don't count. This is gonna be like my first time actually doing a full cosplay playthrough, just for the sake of doing like a full cosplay playthrough, just for fun and such. Hello, RPG. Just happened to dress like this today and thought, hey, what the hell? Why not? Why ever not? Understandable. Hope you're doing well today, RPG, and hello as well, Tara and Goblin Pudding, you are here. Welcome, welcome. Happy New Year to all. It is finally January 1st, 2021. COVID-19 is no more. You know, imagine if. It's still gonna be a while before the world gets back to normal, but it does seem like this is the year where things are going to get back on their feet, essentially. Apparently there's vaccines coming out relatively soon, and those should be going out to like those who are actually like in need of it, who actually are in like life-threatening situations from COVID. And once everybody who like really needs it gets it, and then it starts getting rolled out to like everybody, essentially, things will start getting gradually more and more to normal. But yeah, Happy New Year, bro. You should look into voice acting. Oh, gee, I would love to look into voice acting. I have literally no idea where to start though. Like, I've honestly looked into opportunities to do voice acting before, but I have, like, no idea where to start with that. Maybe I'll do some more research one day, because honestly, it is something I would love to do on the side. But yeah, and there's a new strand of the virus in Florida. Oh, that sucks. That was unfortunate. I know that's, like, hit the States really hard in general and such, but I do hope that things will start getting better soon. That's what we can hope for. We can hope for a better year for 2021. Also, if I switch to like my actual camera here, like just this. So, well, I'll take out my headphones. Usually I use headphones. I'm using earbuds today so that it doesn't like get in the way of the costume. So this is essentially the full thing that I have. I also have like sword and stuff, I guess, but that's not as necessary right now, I suppose. Sit back down. Wow. Switch back to my freaking, I don't have hotkeys for this setup right now. Switch back to my thing of that right there. My goodness. Also, there's a part of this cosplay that I would have, but I don't have right now, and that is the hidden blade. I did actually order a retractable hidden blade, but it's not gonna get in until anywhere from like mid to the end of January-ish. But once I get it, I do plan on putting it on my left wrist, and then I can like use it during these streams and also take it to like Comic-Con and stuff like that, which will be a whole lot of fun. And that one hidden blade was pretty much the same cost as the whole rest of this costume combined. So, it wasn't cheap, but I'm a turbo nerd, so I freaking bought it anyway. My goodness. Also, hello, Sky. Sky redeemed time yourself up for 10 minutes. Well, see you in 10 minutes then, Sky, I suppose. Hope you're doing well today. Hope you've been having a good single day of the new year so far. Apparently you're 23 timeouts. That is now 24. Congrats on the 24th timeout then. But yeah, think about Twitch streaming. I've honestly found it really fun, and it's been a very interesting experience to say the least. Case in point, it's been a very interesting experience. We're gonna hop straight into a new game here. Oh, I am going to just change the file name to Harmonia is what I'll do. But yeah, I say that streaming has been an interesting experience as I sit here prepared to hop into my favorite Assassin's Creed game while wearing this whole thing. I think this is gonna also be the first playthrough I've ever done where I'm not wearing my hat, which is also something a bit different. And as always, I'll have my camera off and like mic off during cutscenes and stuff like that so I don't interrupt. Reach the ship's wheel. I am the captain now. I need to remember how to play this game. Also, I'm playing the Switch version, just as a heads up. And the Switch version of Assassin's Creed 3, which was the last game we did, it wasn't exactly the best, to say the least. The Switch version was not exactly the most optimized, and it was supposed to be like the remastered version of Assassin's Creed 3, which the One Plus was like the motion controls and aiming and stuff like that. But the graphics were not the best, to say the least. Like, basically, they kind of toyed around with the lighting, but didn't make it necessarily better. They just made it different. I appreciate the follow there. Julu Pookie, if I'm saying that correctly. I'm probably not saying it correctly at all. I need to go ahead and sink these ships. I need to remember how to play this game. I actually originally played Assassin's Creed 4 on my Wii U. I have the Wii U copy on my shelf over there. So, but yeah. Hold on. Wait, speed up. I need to remember how to play this game. Do we have front cannons? We do, and that's a whole lot of pieces to a Pokemon puzzle there. But yeah, so you can do like the interesting thing about the Switch version is you can do motion stuff like this for that, which I also actually kind of like because it lets you get that kind of accurate aiming that you'd see in a game like, I don't know, Splatoon or something. Did that ship just get hit with a freaking lightning strike? Do I have barrels? Oh, I have barrels! Barrels! Do I have unlimited barrels? I have unlimited barrels because it's the freaking beginning of the game. Okay, I better sink these ships instead of continuing to ramble on and on. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the only Assassin's Creed game I've ever 100%ed. I'm fairly certain, to say the least. Also, Adma coming out of nowhere. Happy New Year, you mad shanty lad. Adma coming out of nowhere, subscribing for 27 months now to the channel. That is a whole lot of months of Twitch subbage. Hope you enjoy another month of the emotes and the sub badge, Adma. Thank you so much for 27 month-aroos. That is a whole lot of time of being subbed to the channel. Hope you're doing well today. It looks like I don't have a mortar right now, assuming I'm getting my buttons right and stuff. Hope things are going well today, or slash this year. With it being a new year and stuff. Oh, I just heard the bot at the last second. I forgot that the bot speaks when there's that stuff. Okay, freaking turn the thing. Wabam. Okay, nice.
The magazine! Let's go now! Douse the flames! Get in there, you mongrel!
Is it dangerous? Edward? Privateering, is it dangerous?
Wouldn't pay so nice if it weren't.
Why not sail with the King's Navy? Earn a proper wage, sail under gentlemen.
Sod the Navy's gentlemen. For every shilling I'd earn, the captain gets 600. That's no way to earn a fortune.
We don't need a fortune.
It's not about need, Caroline. I want food that don't make me sick. I want walls that hold back the wind. I want a decent life.
How long would you be gone with these privateers?
A year, I reckon. 2 at the most.
All right. No more than 2. Promise me.
Reach the shore. Alright, so far this game looks and feels a lot better than Assassin's Creed 3 did on the Switch. But I think a lot of that had to do with 3 being the quote-unquote remastered version that, like, changed the graphics around. Arguably for the worse. With that whole situation, it was a bit of a situation, to say the least. I mean, I already figured that this felt better when we did, like, the weird Aveline DLC thing. That was already, you know, part of this cartridge, essentially, but yeah.
Was it good for you as well?
Havana. I must get to Havana.
Well, I'll just build us another ship, will I?
I can pay you. Isn't that the sound you pirates like best? 100 escudos.
Keep talking.
Will you or won't you?
You don't have that gold on you now, do you?
Bloody fucking pirates!
I'm on to you, Snakesby!
Yeah, that's kind of what happens to a pistol after you go swimming with it. Luckily for the whole rest of this game, it abandons that realism for the sake of gameplay, and we get to use firearms no matter what, no matter how many times we go swimming, because that's one of the situations where it could be more realistic, but it would be less fun if it was. What? No! Go up this way? Yeah, so after Assassin's Creed 3 introduced tree running, I'm glad that's something that has stuck. I mean, I haven't played the latest 3 games yet, but I assume it's something that's stuck around since then. I know that it has, like, in the ones after that I've played, though. Find the assassin. Well, where is he? I also love how our icon in the top left already has an assassin hood and such, even though we don't have that at all. Is the thing. Just trek through this little villagey kind of area that's kind of empty and stuff. Also, the frame rate so far seems way better than AC3 on the Switch was. I feel like AC3 on the Switch was not very well optimized at all. Yeah, I was kind of looking forward to Valhalla coming out, but it's like, I'm covering every game on this channel in order, so I have to, like, hold off on playing it. I haven't played any of the latest 3, Origins, Odyssey, or Valhalla. So I'll be playing those for literally the first time once I get to them in that order in this channel. As we check through them all in order. And last year, we got through Assassin's Creed 1 all the way up until 3 slash, whatever the heck. Wrong button there. Slash Liberation, that's what the name of that other weird one was. We got all the way up until that, and we stopped about July of last year. So it's been about half a year since we've continued with the Assassin's Creed series, because I had a whole bunch of other games that I wanted to play. But now, it's a new year, most of the games that I wanted to play are covered and done, and now we finally get to continue with Assassin's Creed. I hear a chest! I hear a chest! I hear... Oh, I was like, why'd my camera go crazy? It's because it was trying to focus in on the assassin. I hear pirate booty! Where do I hear it? I hear it down here. I need it. It calls to me. Open it up. Thank you. Okay. If I hear a chest, I gotta go get it. Can I not climb this? Okay, I can. It's just wonky. But yeah, Anima Valhalla's fun. You haven't started the main story after you finished Free Roam. You've been going everywhere. I can't wait to go around exploring in those newfangled games. But I gotta get through every other game in order first, which, again, we have good progress towards already. But we're continuing it now. I hear more booty! Vulcan kick! Okay. I want to collect it all. I see that there's something on my map down here. I know that this is not how I'm supposed to be starting the game. But there's a thing on my... What? Is it all the way down here? Well, I am literally going all the way off course for a single treasure chest over here. That is probably not the play. I can't help it. It freaking calls to me. Freaking yoink, Falcon kick. I will take that. My goodness. And hey, I appreciate the 5 bits there, Hawkscore. I didn't show the number for a hot second. I was like, oh no, do I have to count? Are we gonna get a message in a bottle like freaking Legend of Zelda Wind Waker? But yeah, Blasphemy, you're no Assassin's Creed fan, you are a fake fan. What, for not playing the latest 3 ones and having to play them all in order? I'm just gonna put that in my pocket and just get that, like, tax receipt or whatever the hell that was. The observatory, whatever. Hello, Tux. Happy New Year, you guy with the hat, or rather hoodie. Yeah, it's a hood today. The hat's over here. It's like my first playthrough I've done without the hat. Hope you're doing well today, Tux. Hope you've been having a good year so far, and you as well, Hawk's Corner. But yeah, it looks like Twitch is working now for you. Yeah, it finally works. I wanted to stream this earlier, but it wasn't working. Also, my camera blocks this, so let's see what this is. The observatory, number 16. Did I just skip 15 things? For several days, I'd stay with my captor, Balaam, asking him all manner of questions, and he asking the same of me. All the while, I wondered what fate he'd intended for me. At last, on the 7th day, I revealed what lay on my heart. What do you want of me, sir, that you keep me prisoner so? And at this, Balaam laughed and answered, You are no prisoner, sage. You may take your leave at any point. Only tell us where you wish be dropped, and if it be in our power, we shall transport you thence. This answer surprised, then angered me. Why did you spirit me away with such a diabolical method? Kidnapped, no less. And he said in answer, Your master hosted a Templar, and he may now be one himself. Such men are not to be trusted with a prize so valuable as you. Steer clear of them, for you seek the knowledge that hides in your mind, your dreams, your memories, and the location of a place once dear to you, the observatory. This word rang in my ears, for I'd heard it before. Another memory from a time long ago. And what do you desire of me, sir? I asked him. Would you steal the secrets buried within me too? Balaam smiled. I would not shun them, but to share them is a point for you to decide. Your secrets are your own, and yours alone to lend. I've played this game a couple times before. I don't think I've ever seen that message before.
BRB
Never.
Gotta go. Uber is here. Asterisk. He'll be back. Asterisk.
Asterisk, I'll be back. Asterisk. My goodness. I appreciate the 11 bits there, Anima. I hope you have a good Uber ride. And take care and see you at some point later. Also, but yeah, I'm glad that Twitch seems to be working for everybody now, though, since it was being down and weird earlier. So I guess that's a message that you can find literally in the intro of the game. I don't think I've literally ever read that in any playthrough before. I should probably just go do the main objective instead of freaking running off and yoink all the things that I can get. But yeah, Tuggs and Zisa managed to sort out the internet provider. That's good. So hopefully no more strim issues. Or at least much less of them. I would hope. I'll just come get these freaking chests later. There's no point getting them now. I mean, there is sort of a point getting them now, but like, it's not that important. Okay, should I just jump off of it? Oh wait, there's a synchronization point up here. Okay, I will grab that. I will go ahead and grab this. Let's observe our surroundings. Man, every time I start a new Assassin's Creed game on this channel and I start synchronizing at the first couple synchronization points, I always think to the very first synchronization that we did in this entire, like, Assassin's Creed series of all the games in order, where we jumped into the haystack and the haystack was like a stack of bricks and Altair just died the moment he impacted the hay. It's still, to this day, ow, freaking rude. It's still, to this day, one of the most hilarious things I've ever seen in, like, any video game ever. Just impacting with the hay and dying. So every time I start a new game in this series and start synchronizing, I always think of that first stupid stack of hay that freaking murderized me because it was as hard as concrete. But yeah, it talks more like the fact that they were starting to, oh, bill you a bit too much. So it should be a lot less now. Is the thing. ZR will moving forward to free run. Neat. Hi, I have 2 swords. I only have 1 sword here. I love how he just does a light jog. Hi. Yeah, don't worry, I remember how to play this game. Neat. Well, oh, my camera was still off. I forgot to turn it back on again after reading that message. Whoops.
Senor Duncan Walpole, I accept your most generous offer and await your arrival with eagerness. If you truly possess the information we desire, we have the means to reward you handsomely. Though I will not know your face by sight, I believe I can recognize the costume made infamous by your secret order. Therefore, come to Havana in haste, and trust that you shall be welcomed as a brother. Su más humilde servidor, el gobernador Laureano Torres y Ayala.
Mr. Walpole, let's collect your reward.
Alright, and just like that, we have the first assassin outfit, which is not this one. It's not this one that I'm wearing quite yet, but we'll get that one later. Also, I mentioned before that I've already ordered a hidden blade to go with this cosplay, but it's not in yet. I'm waiting for, like, it to arrive and stuff. That could be my excuse. He freaking took the broken one and he threw it away somewhere over here. He didn't know what it was and he freaking tossed it. Also, it's almost tempting in areas where, like, the hood is down to put the hood down. And then freaking in areas like a restricted area where he's probably going to put the hood up, like, right here. Restricted area. Is he not going to put it up there? Synchronize. And I'll actually try to remember to, you know, freaking turn my camera back on when I mean to this time. Also, are the audio levels okay? I should have a hot look at the audio levels and make sure that it's fine, that the game is loud enough, that it doesn't overtake my voice. It doesn't look like it overtakes my voice or anything. Is that a treasure map that's over there or something? There's a chest over here, apparently. Is it down here? It is down here. I'm actually gonna grab this chest real quick. Is he gonna put his hood up because it's a restricted area? Nope. I might just put my hood up in a hot second again anyway. Just because. Just like my hat, it kind of helps keep my hair out of my face a little bit when I keep it loose like this. But yeah, anyway. But yeah, that's good that you managed to get that situation sorted out though, Tux. Or at least made better. So I assume we put the hood up somewhere around here anyway. Let's be sneaky sneaky. Stalking zones. Dense vegetation can be used as stalking zones. They allow you to hide and move undetected. Use them to approach targets stealthily. He doesn't put the hood up at all. Interesting. Well, I mean, I could leave it down in real life here as well. Also, Guzman coming out of nowhere, dropping 1,000 bits.
Happy New Year's. Hope you're doing well.
My goodness, that is a freaking whole lot of bits right there. I'm just gonna freaking do this real quick, don't mind me. My goodness, and I guess that's the default language there for Tux's thing when it shares emotes. Guzma, I hope you are having a splendid first day of the new year so far, and thank you so much for the 1,000 bits. That is a whole lot of bits. I may actually put up the freaking hood again, like, don't block my eyes. My goodness. I appreciate the 1,000 bits. I hope you're having a happy new year so far. I hope you know, freaking, I don't know how to word things. I don't know if anybody here, can I ask everybody, did anybody make any New Year's resolutions or things that they set out for the new, do I just need to come out and like fight and stuff like that? Default language for the things, well, for Twitch for you, gotcha.
Take my sugar. Take anything you like.
Hi. Neat. Hello. Something very interesting thinking about the new year is not last year, 2 years ago, I think it was 2 years ago. Never mind, I'll tell my story in a sec.
By God's grace, sir, you saved me. A profusion of thanks. Is that yours? It is my vessel, yes. But here lies its poor captain, and I have no art for sailing.
I can pilot her myself, no mind.
You don't mean to abscond with my ship, do you?
I'm Duncan. What's your name, friend?
Steed Bonnet.
Well, Mr. Bonnet, let this stay twixt us. But I'm on a secret errand for His Majesty the King, God save him, and I must get to Havana with speed.
Oh, that is a relief, sir. Havana is also my destination. Our ways lie together.
Natural allies, then.
You put me at ease, sir. To think I took you for a pirate when you first appeared.
Did you?
Yes. You have uncommon way of handling yourself. Quick and easy, if I may say. Gave me quite a fright. But all things considered, I think it's turned out to be a rather fortuitous day, hasn't it?
Anyway, so what I was saying before is a couple years ago. Oh, look at the freaking sea turtle!
Swim to my ship.
Hardly the worst thing to happen.
Into the grass he goes. Hold on, wait. Whoa, wait. There's like a map here, according to my map or something? Wait, interact. Do you have a map on you? Yeah, I just hear the sploosh in the distance. Treasure maps. Find treasure maps on Explorer's Cadavers. They will lead you to a specific place on an island. Dig there and you might find money or plans to upgrade your ship. Cool. Tornal! The freaking Tornal, you're right! Oh. I remember these. It's literally like pirate freaking treasure hunts, essentially. But yeah, and you've been making a few resolutions yourself. One of them is to do better in college classes this year since you sucked last year. Hey, I'm freaking the master of sucking in college classes last year. Actually, wait, no, it wasn't last year. It was the year before. Sorry, freaking the end of 2018, actually, is what it was. Considering one of my semesters I did so poorly in that my university was like, yeah, how about you just don't get to be a part of this program anymore? You're kicked out of your program. You're going to have to reapply into, like, general sciences instead of science with specialization. So I did that. So starting this month in January, I am going back to my university again, except in general sciences. But for this past 4 months, I did open studies at a different institution, an institution that specializes in the trades, and it was very different. There was no, like, exams or tests or anything. It was mostly just, like, assignments, labs, and group work is what everything was based off of. Like, it was a very hands-on kind of thing. It was very different and such. Anyway, what I was mentioning before is a couple of years ago, I think it was the beginning of 2018, I believe, where it was in my Taekwondo class, where before our class of the adults, there was a kids class, like, before us, and they had the kids break, like, a whole bunch of demo boards that are, like, really easy to break since they're for demonstration. That's why they're called demo boards. And all the kids would write with pen on their boards, like, a New Year's resolution that they want to do, or, like, a goal that they want to achieve, and then they take those boards home, and then it's, like, super inspiration for the youngins and stuff like that. And as our class started, our instructor kind of called us over to just, like, talk and stuff like that, and he was like, so that's what we did for, like, the kiddos and such, but he asked, like, the whole class, is there anybody here who actually made, like, a New Year's resolution? Out of, like, 20 of us, there was maybe 1 or 2 that put up their hands, and he was like, yeah, I think once you get to a certain age, you just realize that you stop being able to, like, keep resolutions, and you stop making them, and such, and everyone was like, yeah. So our instructor told us, instead of focusing on resolutions, what about focusing on habits that you'd like to change, or something, either a habit or a trait about yourself that you'd like to change, that you'd like to be different. So that's what he gave us as an assignment. And he basically gave us each a board, and we didn't get the easy to break demo boards, we got actual, like, difficult to break boards. And he challenged us to each break our boards with a technique that would be very difficult for us after we write on the boards a habit of ourselves that we'd like to break, something that we'd like to change about ourselves for the future, rather than a New Year's resolution. So what I wrote on my board was thinking too much about what worrying too much about what others think of me. Because I've been somebody who was always like, what I do should be based on, like, how others are gonna think of me because of it. And if I do something that, like, might not have given the right tone, I'm gonna stay up later that night being like, I sent out the wrong impression. Or somebody will leave, like, a negative comment on one of my videos or something like that, and I'll be like, what did I do wrong? No, I think too much about what others think of me. So since then, I have tried to make a better effort to worry more about how I perceive myself before I worry about how others perceive me. But it's kind of difficult. Also, my doggy's here. Hey. Hey, you. What you doing? Why are you hiding here? Is the vacuum out or something? Oh my, look at you. Look at you. You want a belly rub now? My goodness. But yeah, once you get to a certain age, he was literally 14, not making resolutions. Yeah, that can happen. Hey. Hey there. How are you doing? What? Why do you suddenly want affection? So, during the break between the holidays and the New Year, we spent a lot of time out of town at the family's kind of lake cabin. And she freaking loves it out there. But she's getting old now. She's like 12 and her bones are stiff and she's achy and stuff all the time. We laid down some carpet on the tile stairs so that she'd feel confident about taking the stairs again, because she struggled with the stairs for a bit. Because you're getting old and slow and creaky and such, and now you've come here seeking affection. But yeah, anyway, that's usually how it goes with most people as they get older. You haven't really done resolutions in a while, but since last year really sucked, you wanted to make this year better. Yeah, that's understandable. Also, ignore, like, the bags of stuff and, like, my keyboard and guitar and stuff over there that aren't really super organized right now. I wasn't planning on turning on the doggy cam. But then she came here, being all affectionate and stuff. But yeah, to everybody listening, if you don't know what to do for a New Year's resolution, don't really want to make a New Year's resolution, but still would like to make 2021 a better year, my advice is maybe think of, like, a habit or something about yourself that you might like to change or improve or something like that. Which, for me, was worrying too much about how others think of me. Which, you know, isn't completely gone, and it's probably never gonna be completely gone, but, like, you know, I have tried to not worry as much about it. Sail out of the bay.
Catch the wind.
Let's go. So yeah, that's my advice to That's my kind of general advice going out when it comes to starting this year. Yeah, I don't know why doggies come down here to be all affectionate and stuff. Isn't there usually supposed to be dialogue right here? Why isn't Edward talking with what's his name? I swear there's supposed to be dialogue playing here. Did I wait too long on the shore and it bugged out the game and they're not having dialogue? There's supposed to be dialogue here. They're supposed to be talking right now. Did we already encounter our first glitch? Freaking perfect game, 10 out of 10. Oh, whoa, he... Okay, now it's playing.
She'll do fine. There's a strong wind now. Let's strike to full, shall we?
Alright, well, we've already encountered our first glitch or two, essentially. But yeah, I should probably work on a nail by habit or go to the closet, but the latter is less likely. Ah, well. Gradual improvement there. And hello, Knight of the Wolf. Happy New Year to you as well. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be interrupting. Okay, I'm gonna turn up the game sound a bit.
That's a top way of seeing it, mate.
Like this. Maybe more. I'm gonna way turn it up like that. Oh, I need to look at the game. Because I want to make sure that the voices are, like, clear and audible and stuff like that. Still quiet enough that it doesn't overtake my voice, but, like, still clear and such. But yeah, wait, this is the beginning of Black Flag, right? It's been a while since you last played it, but the area looks very familiar. Yeah, this is just the very beginning. We only just started this here. I need to slow down a little bit and then go around this way. And this is my first time playing it on the Switch. And the only other time that I've played it was the Wii U. I played the DLC, the Freedom Cry DLC, forever ago on PC when I played the original Black Flag on Wii U. Because I'm weird like that. And then since then, I've been playing on PC.
You're a natural sailor, Duncan.
I did a decent trick at the helm some time ago. 2 years before the mast as a privateer.
Dash my buttons. Your life seems a grand one, if I may say. So full of adventure. How marvelous.
I've seen my share of strangeness, aye.
Fantastic work. Very promising.
Just gonna do a little jig here on the loading screen. Don't mind me. Can't do it as well as that's so good.
Right, easy now. There you go. Welcome back. Well, your numbers look good. Now let's make sure we can break your brain, all right? I need you to move your head and look at these lights just here.
Yeah, so
Look up.
Up until Assassin's Creed 3, there was the protagonist of Desmond
That's it.
Miles. But then AC3
Down.
kind of killed him off. And then they were like, okay,
So
for the
far,
next
so
game,
good.
how about we
Let's get
make
you
you
up.
like an employee of Abstergo? But they were like,
So,
okay, what kind of
welcome to
model
the
should we
Sample
do for them?
17 project.
And they just
Before
made it
we
first
get
person.
started, you're gonna need this. There
Oh,
you
thanks for
go.
the Google Glass.
Testing, 1, 2, 3. Hello, bonjour.
I didn't realize those were still a thing.
It works.
All right.
So
Let's take
it's
a walk.
strange,
Your file
in a
says
game
it
where like
has
most of your
memory
regular
issues,
gameplay
but not
is
to
in
this
third
extent,
person,
which is surprising.
here it just
Very
switches to first
good.
person,
The data
so that,
streams
you
are
know,
very
they don't have to
stable.
worry about making a model and character for for a generic employee that you play as, essentially. So, there was that. Hey? How are you doing, silly doggy? What, you want more affection and
Impressive,
belly
right?
rubs?
This building
such?
is barely 6 months old, but
What?
Abstergo Entertainment
What?
has been a studio for a few years, since 2010.
Wow. Is that a freaking snack machine? Okay, I guess Doggy's leaving. I'll turn off the Doggy cam for now then.
Have you ever actually met?
I thought that said lol at first. Lol.
Yeah, I think
You were
so.
just scammed
Super
out of buying a freaking chocolate bar that actually has nothing in it. Psych nerd.
Maybe you saw Liberation?
Yeah, I didn't
That
like
was our
it.
first title powered by Animus
Honestly.
Tech. That was just
it
the
had some
tip of
interesting
the
aspects
iceberg.
to it.
Soon, we'll be unveiling
But I
commercial
honestly didn't
Animus
like it.
servers for the whole world to enjoy. They'll offer passive
It-
experiences, of course.
I hated that mission with the
Edited
water
versions of
tower the
real
most.
history.
That was freaking
But only
garbage.
the exciting parts.
That was
and we
the
think we
freaking
found the
Liberation
perfect subject
mission
for our first full-length
with
virtual feature.
The water tower
Caribbean
was one
pirate.
of the
So
worst
that's your
missions
game.
I've ever played in any video game in my entire life. It freaking sucked. But yeah, this game reminds you of Pirates of the Caribbean area from the Kingdom Hearts series. Well, I mean, they obviously both got pirates, but the quality of this looks really similar.
It'll just take a
Is it
minute,
bad that
okay?
I've never played a Kingdom Hearts game? Is that bad?
Well, thank you,
But yeah, and don't do resolutions yourself on
Bonjour.
order. Understandable. Aren't you like one of the Desmond's companions from the first 3 games? Same with you. I don't know if that's ever explained. Why are your eyes black? Why are your eyes like freaking voids into hell?
And this is through existing broadband.
Okay, he's seen some serious stuff.
This is for you. The primary tool of our trade. Your communicator.
Just call it a
Power
freaking
it up and give it a
tablet.
look. It's pretty slick.
Switch can't handle the eyes? I mean, I might remember. I might be completely making it up. I don't remember. But I think there might have been something similar in the Wii U version. But I know that in AC3 remastered on the Switch, there was something similar like this. Hold on. What about other people's eyes? Can I see other people's eyes?
We were able to keep a constant stream.
I can't
of
really
5
see.
gigs a second.
They're all looking down. Freaking. Hold on. I want to see other eyes now.
Have you tried turning it off and back on again?
Okay, I'm freaking out of here. I'm trying to turn it off and back on again. Okay, I'm freaking out of here. Oh my goodness. Random Easter eggs that I never knew existed. But yeah, hey look, it's you with the void eyes. Oh noes. It's fine though, you're a Kingdom Hearts player yourself, but you don't really call yourself too much of a player since you only play Kingdom Hearts 3. Gotcha. I know one of my mods, freaking Carvia that nerd, plays Kingdom Hearts. But like, I'm not ever super into a lot of Disney stuff, so I don't know if I'd ever play.
See that flashing wireless signal?
What?
It means you're hooked up to the elevator. I'll let you do the honors. We're
Yeah,
headed up
because you
to
gotta
the
be
Sample
hooked up to the
17
elevator
studio,
instead of just
second floor.
pressing a button of where you want to go inside the elevator like a normal freaking building. But what do I know? What do I know,
You ready?
though?
Let's go.
Let's go. Oh, hello!
Ah, there's the boss, Olivier Garneau, our CCO. I'll introduce you. Bonjour.
Salut Mélanie. Ça va bien?
Well, thanks. Have you met our new hire? Just started today.
I haven't. Bonjour. What project?
Sample 17, the Kenway line.
Haytham, Connor...
Edward, the pirate.
Yar, matey.
What's your favorite letter of the
Welcome aboard.
alphabet? Because mine's
Mélanie,
R.
can we talk in your office for a minute?
Just let me get this one settled and I'll see you in 5 minutes.
C'est bon. Nice to meet you.
Hey, look,
So,
it's the guy
this
that I
is
took
Sample
3,000
17.
years trying to get his mission to appear in Watch Dogs of.
One very generous donor.
If anybody
That's
remembers that
Miles.
from the
We're
Watch Dogs
pulling all the
playthrough.
best stuff from his DNA. And hopefully one
It was
day
that guy.
we can forge some fantastic experiences from what we find in there.
Okay.
This pair of legs is John, one of the wizards in IT. He's just fixing something for you.
Not fixing, calibrating.
Calibrating, right. So here we are, your very own Animus workstation. This is all yours, so sit back, relax, and find us some good footage. If you need any hints or tips, the Animus is loaded with tutorial programs, so you'll have no problems. And I'll check in on you later. Happy pirating.
Look, a QR code. Can I scan it? Get some malware or something? Wait, how do I use the freaking stupid QR code? Face animation looks kind of off as well. Yeah. Yeah, I mean... Oh, I can... What? This is sticky note number 2. Being that life is both sacred and profane, priceless and worthless, fleeting and eternal, we submit. Being that life can be as easily construed by primordial swamps as from a stinking I don't know how to pronounce it, I'm sorry, dish we submit. Being that those who came before imbued us with life and may remove it as readily should we defy or deny the original plan we submit. Well, I'm really glad I got the stupid freaking QR code for that. Anyway, though, Guzman, so you play quite a few Assassin's Creed games and even watched the movie, but you never understood the full meaning of the future area that they have. They all have, like, the same general lore and backstory, but, like, Assassin's Creed 1 until 3 had, like, the plot line of Desmond, and after 3, they were like, you know what, we're actually gonna freaking stop it and, like, kill him off and have, like, a cliffhanger and stuff like that. And Assassin's Creed 4 is kind of, like, the end of the Desmond saga, because even though you don't play as Desmond in this, you do find out, like, the end of his story and it wraps up his character and stuff like that. And then after that, it's just stuff about the main antagonist that you encountered in the modern day stuff being like, oh, I'm gonna strike soon at the end of like every game and never actually doing anything and just being the exact same cliffhanger ending every time for as far as I knew. But Origins, Odyssey, and Valhalla, I've never played them, but apparently they follow some like new modern day protagonist or something like that. So the different storylines within like the modern storyline, despite them having the same lore, it freaking has jumped a few plot points to say the least, and I don't know if they ever are gonna like properly wrap things up. I don't know. Maybe it's wrapped up in Valhalla without me even knowing it, because freaking, you know, I haven't played it or any of the last three.
Animus Omega.
Wow, I feel welcomed.
Abstergo Entertainment's proprietary ancestral memory research tool. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns about how to operate your Animus console, please contact your project supervisor, Melanie LeMay.
Yeah, where's the cup holder?
You have been registered as part of the Sample 17 project. Your primary research target is Edward James Kenway, born March 10, 1693, Swansea, Wales.
No, it's like 6 days after me, except completely
All
different year.
Normal. All systems optimal. Extra neurotransmitters activated.